Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday the 22nd of May. I'm sticking with my Rider-Waite cards this week. I feel like it's a Rider-Waite kind of week because there's some big energy going around, and I just love the fact that these are very to the point and tell it how it is. So let's see what comes out today. I thought we'd have a major arcana card. Yesterday we had the Chariot, so if you didn't see that, go back and have a look. Today we've got the Hermit, okay, and the Five of Pentacles. I'll put them there so you can still see Poppy sleeping on her little chair. So the Hermit comes in when we need to take a little bit of time out, and I'm really drawn to the fact that that Chariot card, we talked about our inner teenager yesterday. I don't know how that played out in your world, but maybe today that's taken its toll on your energy a little bit and you perhaps need to retreat, process what's gone on. I feel like a lot happened yesterday, and you know, that can be physical things or just, I don't know, light bulb moments in your mind where you think, right, I know the way forward. I know what I'm going to do. Now, the Hermit looks like a very grey card. Well, it's because it is a very grey card. But what I love about this card, if you look, is that there is actually a star in that lantern. Okay, so there's a beautiful yellow star shining in that lantern. And the stick that he holds is also yellow. So it's almost like he is enlightened. He has that enlightenment right there within him. Okay, what I don't like about that star is that it is in the lantern. It's not up in the sky shining brightly. So I do feel that there is a message there that, you know, the negative side of taking stock, retreating a little bit, going inward, is that people do not see your star shining brightly. And you know what? Sometimes people don't deserve it, I feel. Sometimes people don't deserve your energy. You think, no, I'm taking that back, thank you. I'm locking it away. But we don't want to do that forever. So we don't want to be in a situation where we're always keeping ourselves small. You know, sometimes we have been in situations where it's necessary because we are really taking time out for ourselves. But yeah, necessary but temporary, I feel, because don't forget the Hermit is number 9, which means that we're nearly at the end of a cycle. So, and obviously we've got this big full moon coming up tomorrow, which I'll do a full moon reading for, so please do come back for that. So I do feel like there is a real ending in sight, but today is about the wisdom that you have learned along this path. So even yesterday when we had that Chariot forcing us out there in the big wide world, and you know, the whole point of it was trying to keep balance between, you know, on our path, on our soul path. I feel that whatever you learned yesterday was a learning curve. It's given you more wisdom and understanding of yourself, but also the people around you. Which brings me to this Five of Pentacles card. Now, on the face of it, it doesn't look that good, does it? It doesn't look that great. But again, we want to look for that illumination, and we can see that in the church window. There are lights shining brightly within that church that are lighting up the pattern, which is the Five of Pentacles. And you can see that the pentacles are actually part of a tree. Now, if you can see that there, you're actually the fruits on a tree. It's the idea of growth, isn't it? It's the idea of creating abundance. And sometimes to do that, we have to take something away. Okay, now, as I said, full moon coming up tomorrow. And full moons are all about leaving things behind, letting things go that don't serve us. And sometimes that can feel like a hardship or a loss. You know, sometimes we walk away from things knowing that financially it's going to impact us, but there's an end game. There's something more in sight. And again, you know, look into this harvest. You know, when we plant seeds for the future, they're not really helping us at that time when they're just a little seed in the ground, but we're having the vision to look ahead to when they're going to be a tree full of fruit. So I do feel that this wisdom that we're getting from the Hermit card, this understanding, because we've grown in some ways, obviously he's older, he's wiser, we do now realise that this card is nothing to be afraid of, because we've got experiences before where we've let things go. Perhaps you do at a full moon every, you write down what doesn't serve you, what you want to move out of your life, and you know that this process works. So even if it feels like a loss, you know, because you've got the wisdom and the experience, that actually in the end it will be a gain. So, I want to say, when this card comes out, people are a little bit fearful, because no one wants to be, the person walking on the crutches barefoot in the snow. No one wants to be that. But I do feel like that is a real extreme version of saying what this card is about. Because don't forget that those two people can go straight into that church and, seek refuge, seek shelter, get warmth, get light, maybe even get food. So it's right there next to them, looking at them, saying, come on over here. This is where you need to be for your next step, to get some help, to get some respite. And when we are being guided by our intuition, then we do get those signs that point us in the right direction. So I feel that's really important today. We've got this star. We're being guided. We're being shown the way. Don't forget, the star is actually one of the major arcana cards. I'd love it if it came out tomorrow. Please do come back and have a look. But, it's that idea that there's something bigger. We've got, we're connected with the universe. So do take that on board today and look for signs where you're being guided towards your soul path again. It might not be the rocky road that it was yesterday with the Chariot, but it's still another step in the next direction. So I'm going to be back again tomorrow, as I said, with a full moon reading. So please do join me then. And I look forward to seeing you. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.